I love this one from Nolan.
Okay.
He says, can we cancel Game 5 of the Mavs series as well? So the Mavs were gearing up to play Game 6. That was supposed to be Thursday night. We'll see if that happens. It'll happen probably at some point. But, Nolan, I'm right there with you, man. Mavs lose their game by 43 points, get absolutely stomped, go down 3-2 in the series. Can we cancel Game 5 of the Mavs series as well? You know, I hope we can, but I just don't know if that's going to happen. I mean, I don't know if Game 6, is going to happen, which hopefully the Mavs can bounce back in that one in Game 6. I would love to be able to see Kristaps Porzingis get out there. He's going to have more time to heal now that this will probably get pushed back.
So, easiest way, use hashtag NBA. It really helps Dylan out to filter the questions. Hashtag NBA, ask us your questions, or you can super chat. Easiest way to get on the show. What should the NBA do next now that the boycotts are happening? Well, let's tell you where we are right now.
Yeah.
The bottom line is players are meeting tonight.
Yep.
No playoff games on Wednesday. We'll see about Thursday. What should they do now is let's wait and see what the players, talk things out tonight and go from there. I think that's really the next step. Anything beyond that would just be speculation on our part. So.
Yeah, we literally have no idea. I mean, the Bucks are about to make their statement. They've been in their locker room for almost 2 hours deciding on what they're going to say. But here they are now, and it's all up to the players. I really do think Adam Silver is sitting back and kind of taking we're going to let the players handle this one, and then we're going to follow suit. And the NBA will decide what's best from there, and they'll make the logical and logistical decision from there on out. Let's go to Troy. Daniel says, why start the season back up if you're just going to boycott every social injustice? Play the games already, and let's have a season. Over to you, Harrison.
Look, here's the deal, Troy. First Amendment, right? You can voice your concern on anything you want. I get what you're saying, and some of the players have even said, look, we've come this far. We've sacrificed leaving our families to come into the NBA bubble and play these games. Should we stop now? That's going to be a talking point tonight, I would imagine. I understand from a fan standpoint, you're like, oh, man, my team gets into the playoffs, and now it's not going to happen. I get that can be frustrating, but you're not in that situation. Like, just keep in mind, everybody thinks differently. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. So, we just have to wait and see how it all plays out. That's unfortunately where we're sitting right now. You guys, Troy, feel free to answer this question. P for play, B for boycott. Let us know what you guys would do. Seeing a healthy dose of both plays and boycotts, and I don't think there's necessarily a wrong answer.
I don't think so either.
Do what you believe in, right?
100%.
I think that is the stance I am taking here. So let's go to the next question here. Toker 3 taker? Okay, hashtag NBA. Jimmy Harrison, who is your favorite team for an NBA championship? They're becoming the most unlikable team in the NBA, but I've said it all year. It's the Los Angeles Clippers. I just think they're the most complete team.
I agree with you, but here's my one thing with them. I have seen so much immaturity and entitlement for a team that's done nothing.
Yeah.
And really, with that mentality, that can come back to bite you in the butt when it comes to
Here's the thing, though. The one guy who's not being immature and the one guy who has done something is Kawhi Leonard. He's been cool, calm this entire series. As long as you got that guy, you got a chance to go all the way, as he proved last year in Toronto. Big Play Slays next up here on our live Q&A. Use hashtag NBA to get your questions on the show. Who do you see being a sleeper, a number one overall pick? Jimmy put together his big board recently, and we put together our first mock draft post-lottery, so go check that out. Another reason to subscribe. Who would be a sleeper pick? So ones that wouldn't be sleepers, right? Are LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards. I'll even throw Wiseman in there.
People throw Wiseman in there, and they deserve that. Now, I'm not as high on Wiseman personally, but people still see him as a first.
I think Denny Avdija could be a sleeper guy.
Denny Avdija, you know who
people
else?
see Luka Doncic in his game.
I think Obi Toppin could definitely be a sleeper. If somebody wants a little bit more experienced guy and a bigger guy who's not necessarily a center.
Probably a higher floor, too, than some of these other guys.
Yeah, I think Toppin could be. But in all reality, I think there's only two choices for the number one pick, and it's either LaMelo Ball or Anthony Edwards.
No squares next up. Who do you think the Sixers will go get as a new head coach? Well, Jimmy's got the brain. He's starting to work at a lot of fire.
Gears are turning.
That's what I was looking for. Nate McMillan also got fired today from Indiana. So we got a couple of videos coming up sometime this week. I would imagine we'll have a Sixers coaching hot board, which means Jimmy will go through his top 5 or 6 candidates of who could get that job. Same with the Pacers. and potentially the Rockets if they lose this first-round series because D'Antoni will likely be out if that happens. So another reason to subscribe. Do you have a name you want to kind of tease that could be a potential fit there, or is it still a little too early?
It's a little early, but in all honesty, I love the idea of an offensive mastermind in Mike D'Antoni, whose contract is up in Houston, going to Philadelphia and fixing whatever the heck the problem is there. He's done it before.
Yep.
I think he could do it again with the guys like
He's going to be a hot commodity if the Rockets don't want him back. There's no doubt about it. Let's go, Daniel. RIP NBA. We had a good run. We'll see what happens here. Are the NBA playoffs over? We'll leave it up to you guys. Type Y for yes. Type N for no. Clearly, he thinks not only the season. He sounds like the sport's over. I'm certainly not there.
No.
I'm still going to type my N for no, Jimmy. I think the playoffs will resume at some point. I just don't know when that's going to be.
And I don't know if we're going to have all the players either. I do think there are going to be players that decide to sit out, and that'll be interesting to watch and see. Now, good thing is that a lot of teams have already been eliminated from contention in the NBA bubble, and they can go back and do as they please. But I think we're going to see a couple big-name players say, hey, we're not playing. We're going back to our community, and we're going to do what we can over there. So are they over? No. Are they going to be the same?
Probably
also,
not.
no.
Yes, I think that's a good point and well spoken there. Yellow from Yellow.
Yes, very
Yellow
good.
Bannana using hashtag NBA. Can't talk here. Who do you think is the most hated NBA team in the whole league? It's becoming the Clippers for entitlement issues. Historically, in recent years, I think once Durant joined the Warriors, people did not like them. A lot of people don't like whatever team LeBron is playing on.
That's very fair.
I don't know outside of that. Usually, it's more of a player league, so it's really which players do you like or dislike.
I do. Maybe this is just me speaking. I don't think people like the way that the Rockets play basketball right now. I think that small ball lineup. It's very split.
Some people love it. A lot of people do not.
It's either side, but it could go either way. Also, I mean, the Lakers are always an easy answer for some people, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. Celtics as well. So whatever team you love, maybe you want to get a face covering for a team you don't like. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but if you want to get one for your favorite team, we got you covered. Chatsports.com/NBA mask. Look, with all the stuff going on in the world right now, you still got to wear a mask. Like, this is still a thing.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
If you leave your house, you're probably going to have to wear one of these. So why not represent your team in the process? And, hey, if we're allowed to go to games next year, chances are you're going to have to wear a mask. You're having to do that in the NFL this year. Probably going to be the case in the NBA. Chatsports.com/NBA mask. We'll put that link in the comments and in the description. You click it. You can get it from solo packs all the way up to 4-packs. Got different styles, all 30 teams. You can pick and choose your favorite ones. Chatsports.com/NBA mask. Go ahead and pick one out today. It's very, very simple. Just click that link and shop. So go ahead and pick out your mask. Continue to get your questions in at hashtag NBA, or you can super chat to get your questions on the show. That makes it easier for producer Dylan to get your questions up on screen. Rick asks, should LeBron retire? Well, after that performance the other night, no. I don't think so.
Listen, he has not been good in the bubble. I'll say that right now. Like, he was not himself.
He was himself the other night.
But the other night he got back to double-double, nearly a triple-double there. I think he's going to be just fine. LeBron has repeatedly said he wants to play until his kid, Bronny James, is in the NBA.
That's at least 3 or 4 more years. I think he's a sophomore this year.
I think, yes. So it's going to be a little bit. Maybe by the end there, he's just like I don't know, a 14th
man or something.
Something crazy like that. But no,
he's still a top 5 player.
He's still got 3 pretty good years.
I'd say he's got 2 elite years left, 2 to 3 still quality player years. So 5 total years left maybe, because 35 right now. I think he can